My name is Victor Ahiavor. I am a judo player. Thank God I'm here to be the national coach for Sandra, who is the 63 kilograms category weight. Myself, I'm a judo player, and then I always fight under 90 kilograms. Well, I started judo at the age of 8 years, and I have never looked back about that. I always love the aspect of judo because it's really complicated sport for a lot of people to understand judo and to do judo. Judo is a funny game. Judo is a fun-loving family game. You just have to be really focused, and determination will lead you through what you want to do with it. Competing for Ghana was one of the difficult decisions that I'm still and always make because Ghana have got so many good players that they find it very difficult to come back home and compete for Ghana. Different players love to fight for different nations all over the world, but I always choose in between what can I do well and what can't I do. In terms of competing for Ghana is one of the things that I would love to do to keep the spirit going high and high and high. Qualifying for Rio 2016 is one of the complicated and difficult qualification that you have to go through as a player. I wasn't the only person competing for Ghana or trying to qualify for the games for Ghana. We have myself, we have Emmanuel Nate, we have Sandra Sogede, we have Razak Abugri, and we have Raymond Nomeshi. We have few players that are always around competing on the highest level. Dominica Gudu, Abu. We have few players that are very good. But the problem now is who can qualify for the game, who is most likely to compete in lots of competition to get a qualification mark. At the moment, none of the Ghanaians was able to do it, including myself, Emmanuel Nate. We wasn't able to qualify because of the qualification system, how it works. The only person that was able to qualify, not direct, but with the continental slot, was Sandra Sogede. So it was Sandra Sogede who have the most points, which is a female. We have Emmanuel Nate, then myself. So I was the third on the position, really. So in terms of Ghana having anyone to represent Ghana was going to be Sandra. There was nobody else that can go further than her. And that is why Sandra was the one to go to 2016 Olympics Games. When I was chosen as coach to be the coach for Sandra Sogede, it wasn't really difficult, and it wasn't really anything to really think about. I have been working with Sandra for a while, and then I'm not the only person that works with Sandra. We have so many coaches in England and Europe. We got Luke, we got Steve Poland, which is an MBE in Manchester. We got so many coaches that always help us, including myself. We got coaches in Europe as well, in Portugal, in Spain, in France, in Germany. We got coaches everywhere that we always go to their clubs, their gyms, and use their facilities. To be part of the Team Ghana representative as a coach for Sandra, it wasn't easy because I know people will get their touchy feeling about why I was Sandra's coach, but a player believes who is the best person to coach her, and the player can decide what he or she chooses to go with on the mat on the actual day. It's all about psychology, mentoring, and helping that player to know that yes, she can do it, or he can do it, or they can do it together as well. Sandra performing in the Olympics game is one of the greatest achievements that a female athlete have ever done for Ghana Judo. Regardless, whatever the situation have been on the day, Sandra was fighting more than someone who is really here to have fun. Sandra is just going and going. Yes, she got caught. She got caught and she got strangled. Yes, that wasn't part of our training plan. That wasn't part of what we thought would happen on the day. On the day, Sandra was very, very good with whatever we planned. It's a game plan. It couldn't work well. I am the coach. I take responsibility for my player. I'm taking 100% responsibility for her not executing the fight how we plan it to be. And that is my responsibility to make sure Sandra could win the Brazilian, but it couldn't go on our way. And that is judo. It can go on the other side and it can come to our side. With judo, we have nothing like draw on the actual games. We have either you win or you lose, and we lost the fight. Going to Tokyo 2020 will be something very similar, difficult. It's going to be about Sandra, myself, and a few other players from Ghana. As I said, we are not the only players that are always trying to qualify for the Olympics Games in this circuit. There is a lot of players doing the same thing with us. For 2020 Olympics Games, I believe I will be participation myself. I believe I will be hunting those points, fighting and qualify for the games. That is my intention, and that is what I'm going for. Since ever I joined the British Army, there is nothing different than me having those support that I've received from the British Army. From day one, since ever they knew I'm a judo player, they are always there behind supporting me every single day. Even when I go on operational tours, they give me time to train, time to relax, time to think about my next competition that is coming on. Competitions, they are aware of the competition that I have to go and compete and get points for the next Olympics Games. And this is why I will not change anything for my job. The job that I'm doing is brilliant, it's wonderful, and I'll always be happy to serve the British Army in any other way. Wow, I'm very proud to represent not just myself with the British Army, because I'm here with the support that they've been giving me throughout the years, not just 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It's very, very long. Being part of the British Army and working as on any operational tour that I can think about and any exercise that I can think about, I always guarantee to have that specific day's time to train on my own, to do things that not everyone that will have the opportunity to do, but I'm always happy that they always believe in me that yes, if we give him a chance, he will surely represent in any Olympics. And yes, I am very happy to do it 2016, but that is not the end of it. 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 is the one that I'm going for. Tokyo 2020. I don't see anything holding me back. Anything that will hold me back is myself. I'm the one that can hold myself back for not qualifying or for not even trying to go to 2020 Olympics game in Japan. Being a judo player and being an army personnel is one of the greatest things that I can ever dream about, and my dreams have come true to be part of the British Army, as to serve with the Royal Regiment of the Fusiliers and be a judo player all over those times that I've been in the army. I'm very grateful with everything that I've come and gone